All right, Senator Pat Roberts here. He's the ranking member of the Senate Agriculture Committee, and in your remarks you discussed some issues with the deficit and how that might impact agriculture.
Well, we've turned over our responsibility in the Congress to a super committee. The super committee is going to hopefully give us a number on the Agriculture Committee. We may fuss about that a little bit, but we do have a responsibility in regards to deficit reduction. Agriculture does, and everybody knows Ag's got a big target on its back. We want to make sure that these people understand if you give us that responsibility, we'll take a scalpel to it, we'll get the work done, but we're not going to do anything drastic in regards to policy that could have some real ramifications. Regarding the ability of our producers to feed this country in a troubled and hungry world, that's the bottom line. That's been the bottom line here at this celebration of the John Deere plant here in Olathe. I am concerned about the President's recommendation of $33 billion. It isn't the amount that I'm concerned about. We took dead aim at crop insurance. Crop insurance is the one program that everybody in our hearings has said is paramount, excuse me, is paramount and the most important program that they have to have. So for the President of the United States to do that, I don't know where the heck he got his advice, but he sure as heck didn't get it for farmers and ranchers.
Why is crop insurance the target, not things like, and many farmers have said they're willing to give up direct payments in favor of crop insurance?
Thing, I don't want to play that card quite yet. If we're going to have to give up direct payments, why not insist that we cut across the board and we cut everything? I know that we're going to end up cut in regards to commodity programs. We have a rather bold approach and a bold initiative that we're going to unveil here in about a week or two. And we do want to reform the farm program, but that's the word for it. But if we're giving up direct payments, if we're taking cuts in conservation, we're taking cuts in other programs that are vital to agriculture, why on earth would you target crop insurance? I just think the President got very, very bad advice.
So what's the next steps from here?
The next step is we are meeting the principals, the chairwoman of the committee, Deborah Stabenow from Michigan, Frank Lucas from Oklahoma is a great friend of mine, and then Colin Peterson from up in Minnesota. And so we have the two rankings and the two chairs of the ag committees, the respective ag committees. If we can agree on a program of cuts and present it to the super committee, maybe even do a farm bill, put a red bow on it, and present it. That's the challenge that we face. Now, can we get there? I don't know, but we're sure going to take a real attempt at it.
Just last question here, real quick. Across Kansas this year, obviously some tough conditions south of southern part of the state and all across the Midwest. I mean, what would that, with a life without crop insurance? Is there any indication of what things would look like right now?
I don't know what a farmer would do. Number one, every lender that a farmer has demands crop insurance. And if you cut crop insurance along the lines that President Obama has suggested, it could well be that these companies would quit offering crop insurance in the high plains. And yet in the high plains we do go through some very severe agriculture. You can lose a crop like we have in the drought, and the livestock sales and everything else, but the next year you can come back really big. And that's where most of the production is. So I would hope that the President would rethink that proposal. I'm not sure he will. I don't even think it's on his radar screen. But we're not going to do that. I can assure you that. We will strengthen and preserve crop insurance. That's our number one goal.
Senator Pat Roberts, Republican from Kansas.
You bet. Thanks.